Hello friends, we are happy to welcome you all to your own special weekly bulletin.
I am sure you are all aware of social media giants, also called big tech services like Google, Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp, and our own Indian coup. The users on this platform share news, photos, videos, what they had for breakfast in the morning, what they love, what they hate, pretty much everything under the sun or even beyond it. Let us start by looking how big these companies are in India as of January 2021. WhatsApp has 390 million users, which is bigger than the third most populous country, USA. Facebook has 320 million users, almost the entire population of USA. Twitter has 17.5 million users, almost double the population of UAE. Our own Indian Twitter, coup, at 0.6 million. That is more than the population of a country, Luxembourg. So recently, there was a big fight between these big tech companies and the government of India.
But we are all peace-loving kids and don't get involved in fights. Instead, let's just find out what the squabble was about. It started with the Indian government saying that these social media firms operating in India will have to implement the new Information Technology Rules 2021, also called Intermediary Guidelines and Digital Media Ethics Code. Phew, I need some water. These new guidelines were released in February, giving social media platforms including Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Coup 3 months to comply. The new IT rules 2021 for digital media platforms include mainly the following: Grievance Officer, Nodal Officer, etc. Essentially, someone who you can call up or email any time of the day or night and tell them, "Hey, what is this piece of offensive news or video floating about your platform? You better do something about it or make it disappear fast." Sometimes the government or officials may want to know who the first sender of a particular message or content was.
Till now, these social media platforms were considered intermediaries. What that means is they're only a medium or a way to transfer content from a user to other users of the platform. So consider them as someone who shall carry your message that you have written in a chat and distribute it to your friends without looking at what is written. Under the new IT guidelines proposed by our government, things will change in this way. Imagine the government as the teacher who can see the chat if it carries an offensive message. The teacher can find out who wrote the message to begin with and can punish that person, but not the messenger. Similarly, these social media platforms under the law get what is called legal immunity, which means courts cannot touch them for any offensive content floating around, as they are just the messenger. Maybe that's why Twitter logo looks like an innocent messenger pigeon of old days.
So now the government is saying that if you do not comply by the new IT rules, you can be held liable or punished for carrying objectionable or offensive content, and the law will no longer protect you.
That's right. Some IT giants and others are up in arms against these rules, saying that the new rules affect people's freedom of expression and privacy and give the government powers to selectively kill the content they want to. Well, let us leave the fighting to adults.